Okay, so I know a lot of people heard the past video of us talking about taking care of business. Yes, the Cowboys, that's all they have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is take care of business. Everything else will work its way out. The Cowboys versus the Seattle Seahawks, this is a game, believe it or not, where we are at in this part of the season, this is a must-win game. You can't play around with your food. You got to get out here and win this game. This is pretty much now like a short week because we play on Thursday. But here's the situation here. I'm hearing news that the Cowboys, Jayron Kearse, his back is okay. Nevertheless, we want to see some growth aspect out of Wanye. I think he did a pretty solid job this last game. And on top of that, I'm more of the thought track of defense win championships. Also, defense can make it comfortable for you down the stretch. Our offense is pretty much clicking. And if we can continue to take care of business, that's the name of the game, everything else will flow right. Now, as far as my guy, Shaquille, yes, indeed, Leonard, as far as him being able to visit the Cowboys this week, I truly believe, I'm going to echo this, that he shouldn't get on the plane to visit anyone else. If everything checks out, if everything is straight, then he will be a Dallas Cowboys. That's the bottom line. Or Shaq Leonard, I know a lot of people want to call him by that, or Darius, but everything should check out. Also, that's on the defensive side. If you look back at tape, I get it. We are not going to get multitudes of calls. I get it. I understand it. But we got to destroy the opposition. Just like we played against the doggone, I'm about to say the 49ers, but just like we played against the Washington and the Giants, we got to get out there and push it because the aficionados will not save you. That's what you got to do, Cowboy Nation. And to also touch on this right quick, the offensive side. There's a guy by the name of Kavante Turpin that I truly believe that he elevated his game this year. Caught more touchdowns than he ever did, and he's getting multiple looks more so than he ever did before. And when we start to look at Kavante Turpin's game, he is our ultimate weapon X for the 2023 season. He can take the top off the defense. He can kill you on drag routes and underneath routes. His foot game is there, And when you start thinking about West Coast principles and offense, he brings all of that element to the table. And if you add that into the mix of what Dak Prescott is doing more freely, even if my guy CeeDee Lamb can't get off or Brandon Cooks, you can still look at Kavante Turpin as that guy who improved to a degree that a lot of people need to pay attention and focus in on. I think that he is the new weapon X for this team, meaning that, he's the hitting element of surprise or the hidden weapon. Y'all post down below how y'all feel about Kavante Turpin, by the way. But I truly believe that he can be that guy that can make teams say, okay, if we try to go single high safety and we compress everything and keep those boys underneath, then this dude can really capitalize off of it with the taking the top off the defense type of an approach. On the flip side, even when you start to think of it and look at what Tony Pollard and Rico Daido been doing, those boys with together, those boys working together brings that extra safety that was on top down just a little bit. And don't let Tony Pollard get back to explosive ways. One can argue that he really didn't, lose it. He was still just recovering from it, And now you are seeing that this dude is on the same page with it. So we'll find out down the stretch, but these next stretch of games, we just got to take care of business. And if we do that, man, the Cowboys will have home field advantage. If we just take care of business, that's all we need to do. I'm quite sure that the 49ers and the Eagles, they play each other, and all we need for one of those teams to slip one time, and we're going to take over from here. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. Be sure to hit the like, share this content, let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. And remember, You're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Salute.